These are the materials required to change the oil on a 1.5 liter 2018 Chevy Equinox. Your filter, your filter wrench, 020 oil, 15 millimeter wrench. This is the engine. The dipstick, that's where your oil is going to go. It says right on here what your oil is to use. And to get to the filter and the plug, I'm going to go underneath here, flip you over. There's the 15 millimeter, and here is the filter. Just about an arm's reach from the bumper, so we'll be able to change this without jacking the car up. Alright, it's draining now. I didn't want to take the plug all the way out because I didn't want to get an armful of oil. And I'm in no hurry, so I'm going to let it drain with the plug partly in there, and then after it stops, I'll take the plug out, wipe any slivers of metal that are on it off of it, and then pull out the oil filter. We have the old filter out. Compare it side by side with the new filter. Make sure they're physically the same size. And then we're going to fill the new filter with our new oil about 1/2 to 3/4 of the way. So we filled it just about halfway and rub some fresh oil on the rubber gasket. And now we're going to go screw it up underneath the engine. Okay, so I finished draining. I put the plug back in, got it good and snug, not overly tight. Put the new filter in, spun it on hand tight. Before I put the filter or the plug in, I cleaned the surface really well with the paper towel. Got the filter hand tight and gave it about another 1/4 to 1/2 turn, so it felt good and snug. Got the drain plug on good and snug. Now it's time to fill it with oil. I'm going to dump about 4 3/4 quarts into here. Start it up, let it run a couple minutes, check the fluid levels, and then add that last little bit. Now after the oil change, to reset the oil life, you got to thumb over using the left arrow to get info. Press the check mark, and when it says oil life, press and hold the check mark 100%. So I pressed and held that check mark on the steering wheel. It says 4.3 quarts of oil in the manual. So I'm going to check my levels, then I'm going to go up to the store and put in another 1/3 of a quart. Good luck.